Boasting a $3.8 million empire, WNBA star Caitlin Clark might have UConn's legacy to thank. The golden goose of WNBA. This is what ESPN household analyst Stephen A. Smith has called Caitlin Clark earlier. Well, given the over-doubled viewership, houseful arenas, and even merchandise sales have been skyrocketed, many would not disagree on that. Clark, who had already become a phenomenon all while being Iowa sensation, continued to display her aura on pro stage and has now an estimated net worth of $3.8 million. However, not everyone is ready to crown her a solo miracle, as it's said there are other factors that have played a role in shaping her journey. Recently, Mark Zanetto, UConn podcaster, delved into the Clark effect, tying it to the broader success of college basketball, particularly highlighting UConn's achievements. Zanetto started by pointing out that with Caitlin Clark moving on to the WNBA, it would now fall on Paige Bueckers to continue elevating the college basketball landscape. However, he wrapped up the conversation unexpectedly, suggesting that neither Clark nor Bueckers should receive sole credit for the surge in popularity and attention. Make sure that you guys understand the context of this, his previous points on UConn's legacy and Bueckers. UConn has paved the way as a whole for Paige, Bueckers, and the Caitlin Clarks of the world, and she's, Clark, just the latest in the line of legendary players making women's basketball more mainstream and accessible than ever, mentioned Zanetto. Although Zanetto's comments didn't fully downplay reigning roadie's influence or talent, they did seem to suggest that UConn's legacy played a significant role in helping her reach where she is today. If that's the case, Clark certainly has reason to appreciate the foundation laid by Geno Auriemma's UConn program, which holds the record for the most national championships in women's college basketball. Not sure whether ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith would agree with Zanetto's perspective, but his comments did echo some of the sentiments that Geno Auriemma shared just days earlier. The Caitlin Clark effect. Can individual impact sustain long-term success in the WNBA? There's no denying that Caitlin Clark's transition to the WNBA has sparked a surge of excitement, something many expected, but not to the extent we've seen this season. From shattering ESPN's viewership record during her rookie playoff game to breaking attendance records in her final regular season game in Washington, these milestones speak volumes about the attention Clark has brought to the league, which is only expected to boom with Bueckers' arrival next season. But the real question is, can we count on these individual moments for long-term success? If you ask UConn's legendary head coach, Geno Auriemma, the answer would likely be no. The point is, where are we going next? And if we think that, one Caitlin Clark is going to be enough to take this where it needs to go, it's not. Or one Paige Bueckers, it's not. What they do is they show you the way, they show you what's possible, and then the people that run the operation have to now capitalize on it. Auriemma spoke on Make a Difference with Phil Martelli last week. Like Zanetto, Auriemma doesn't dismiss Caitlin Clark's impact, but he suggests that lasting success in the sport can only come through a more systematic, grassroots approach. At just 22 years old, and having just completed her rookie season, it's too soon to determine if these arguments will hold true. One thing's for sure, the Clark effect doesn't seem to be fading anytime soon.